Now, last week, we got a little preview of Russell Brand's chat with our Glenda, who he decided to rename Bendy Glendy. But that's not all he called her.
Arthur, your mother called. She wants to see you this morning.
I will remain here and box with the Vanda, then I'll have my music lesson with Kanye West.
Ow! That really hurt.
Russell, tell me, how would you describe your character, Arthur?
I'd probably use words.
Yeah? Can you give me a few of those words?
He called Arthur. He's a man. He drinks too much. He's a billionaire. He likes a little bit of the old funkins.
Yes. Would you think that you could relate to him? You kind of have.
I can relate to anyone.
Love for life, yeah?
Of course I can. We're basically the same as each other, aren't we? Like, even if you go, like, oh, here this person lived their entire life in an African tribe. It was displaced, so they had to wander through Kenya, right? And then this person, like, grew up in Iceland as a billionaire. You'd eventually, if you sat down with them, you'd all just go, yeah, I sort of want to find someone to love, or sometimes I worry about dying, or that I'm not good enough. Relate to anybody.
Yeah, but for Arthur, because he loves life, you kind of like life too.
That's what I'd say if I met Arthur. I'd go, right, you love life, I love life. Then we'd go, and I'd go, and we've got the exact same head. And then he'd go, yeah, this is weird. And then Dudley Moore's Arthur might come, and then Derek and Clive. Now we've got a chat in our hands.
Okay, very good. And of course, he's a bit of a romantic. Do you think you are?
You do yoga. You've crossed your legs about 9 times. Look at that. They cross there, then there, and then they're nearly crossing here, which I think you can do. Look at that.
I can.
Mark, look at this amount of leg crossing.
You are mad.
That's nuts. Who goes around like that?
You are gas.
You could do that as your programme.
I could.
Your programme should just be called Bendy Legs with Glenda. Glendy Bendy Legs. Xposé, where I expose my Glendy Bendies. It's my Glendy Bendies.
Tell me what it was like running around New York City in your underwear.
It's all right. Like, it's a bit like running around in clothes, but a bit colder.
Yeah, obviously.
And you've got shiny blue pants on. And guess what happened? This is a real thing. You'll like this. This is the sort of thing your programme will enjoy. I'll do this as if I'm a normal person. Not that anyone's normal. I came running out of a church on 42nd Street wearing my underpants during one of the scenes in the movie, and I listened to my aunt's phone later on that day, and it was a message from Chris Martin from Coldplay, and he goes, Russell, I've just seen you run out into 42nd Street in some underpants, and it reminded me of you because it was you. I thought that was a funny thing to say.
But he probably thought it was something you would do.
Well, he was right. I was literally doing it there. And then he goes, is everything okay? I was in a traffic jam. And then that's the end of them. And they went, bye. And I just thought, that's good that that's happened. But you can only save a message for 21 days. Jeez.
Well, thanks, Russell. That was
See
great
you later,
to hear about
80s
that movie.
calendar movie. What are you? Actually, it's not like, you don't really care what the movie's about.
Sweat, anyway.
That's, you might fancy me a bit. Now, get out.
You can't live without the money.
I get a job. I am a grown man. Don't let that undermine what I just said.